Did you ever felt like you have been betrayed? Like someone told you that they like you, they love you, they cannot live without you, but then they run away? If you ever experienced like this, then you have to understand that you met one of the dark triad people. So what is dark triad? That's what I'm going to talk in this video. My name is Jobi Theoparasamban. I'm a certified fitness coach and I help people lose weight. I'm talking with a lot of people who want to lose weight. There are two reasons why people don't lose weight. One reason is, they are not getting proper nutrients. Second reason is they are going through some stress. Stress is one of the reasons many of the people are not losing weight. So if you are experiencing any of the symptoms, any of this problem, which I'm going to tell you in this video, there are some strategies to solve this problem. If you don't solve this problem, you're not going to lose weight. So it is good to understand what is manipulation, what is this betrayal, why is someone can immediately betray us, what is the real reason behind it. Dark triad is something, a psychological term, you don't need to worry about that. But what is dark triad? There are three personality type of people you can meet. You can find these kind of people everywhere. So you have to understand what are those people, because these people are manipulators. They make manipulation. They use a trick to manipulate you because, so one of the dark triad person is called psychopaths. So what is psychopaths? They are behind instant gratification. So imagine that you want to lose weight and you are surrounded with the psychopaths, and psychopaths will say that, I know that you want to lose weight, you want to go to gym, but let's go to the gym tomorrow. Today, we can watch some TV. Because they don't care about you losing weight. They don't care about your feelings. What they care about is their feelings. They want that instant gratification by not going to the gym, but instead watching a Netflix series. So this is what a psychopath normally is going to do. Second type of dark triad people is called narcissist people. Narcissist people are really selfish people. They have a lot of egos. And they want their egos to win. So to win their egos, they do anything. They lie to you. They just manipulate you. They do all these crazy tricks to win their ego. Third type of people is called Machiavellians. These are very dangerous people because they look like very normal people. They look like very calm people. But their calm and their this good looking is only to manipulate you. Because they have some intention in there. They want that intention to happen and they want your help. They want you to support their intention. And they strategically put you into this manipulation stage. And once you are manipulated, what exactly is happening to your brain? So generally we all have thinking power. Have thinking power and think whether am I saying this correct thing. You can even verify what I'm saying. You have to verify what I'm saying is correct or not. Right? But when you are manipulated, your thinking power is gone. You are not in control of your brain. You are not thinking for yourself. Someone else is thinking for you. And that's why those who are manipulating you is controlling your head. So there are a lot of people are going through this kind of manipulations. Like, when somebody say you, can you jump from a tall building? If your brain is really healthy, if you have real control of your brain is going to make some calculations, some analysis, whether if you jump, what is going to happen. Your brain is going to immediately analyze the height and everything and tell you that, if you jump from this height, most probably it is going to make some problem to your health. So don't jump. Your brain make a very nice decision if your brain is working properly. But if you are under this manipulation technique, what can manipulate? There are some people they can manipulate. There are three types of people. Narcissist people can manipulate. Psychopaths can manipulate. Machiavellians can manipulate. There are also some substances that can manipulate. For example, alcohol or any type of drugs that can also manipulate. When you are under any type of these drugs, your brain is not working properly. Your brain, some of the function of your brain is really diminished by this external, these substances. So you have to also aware that if you are under, let's say if you want to take a critical decisions, don't take any critical decisions after some alcohol or drugs. Okay, so take decision when you are out of these drugs or other situations. How basically these people manipulate you? So there are some steps they are going through. So for example, if a person is a Machiavellians, as I said, Machiavellians, they know what they are doing. They purposefully put you into trap. How they basically do this trap? These are the steps they are going through. So let's take let's say love situation as an example. The person who are seeing is a psychopath or narcissist or Machiavellians. What they normally do, they go through these love bombing situations, right? So they are going through it. So they give you some gifts, nice gifts to make you impress, and then they told you that, oh yeah, you have to cut all the other friends because the other friends are really bad. So you shouldn't be going with your any other people, but only to me. So these are the second step they do, and they also do other 3, 4, 5, 6 steps they normally do to take control of you. Once you are fully control of that person, then you're like a puppet for them. You do everything what they want you to do, and then they will just run away, and it will break your heart. So to avoid these situations, you have to really have an awareness, right? You don't need to run away from these people, but if a person is really psychopaths or narcissists or Machiavellians, you have to know that they are going to use some tricks. And when they are using these tricks, you have to keep a distance with them. There are some strategies you can do that I'm going to explain you in the next stage. But let's look at what kind of manipulation in workspace you can experience. In workspace, these are some of the scenarios that your boss or your team leader or your managers are normally going to do in workspace to manipulate you. So imagine that are being offered by some promotions or some salary hike or things like that. But then the period come, there is nothing happened, right? There is nothing happening because they know that they want to just manipulate you. They want to just give you this fake offer and not do. They know that you're not going to get any salary. The political manipulation, you can also see a lot of politicians are doing. Some of the politicians are very good manipulators, but I'm not saying that all the politicians are manipulators. There are also some nice politicians, right? People, who want your countries to be great. You want people to be, the generations to be very great and grow and all these kind of things. There are also nice politicians, but there are also other bad politicians. The politicians who want to use, to want power, So these kind of people are also there. What these political people are doing, how they manipulate people, these are the steps they follow. So just read and understand when you see this kind of manipulations, it should give you a hint, right? If one of the other kind of manipulations you can see it, I experience in my life is religious manipulation. In a lot of religious people, religion is generally a peace kind of things, peace, love, and all these kind of things. But religious people are also human beings. Some of them are nice people, but meantime there are a lot of other bad apples as well. And bad apple people, they try to manipulate you. How they manipulate you? They say things like that. When I was practicing religion, and when I have some doubt, when I ask this doubt to people, they immediately shut me down by saying that this is evil trying to ask you this kind of questions. You shouldn't be asking this kind of questions. This is a hint that this person, they are trying to manipulate you, right? A real peaceful, a good kind of religious people or any type of leaders, they hear your questions, they answer your questions, they clarify your questions, right? They don't have any other agenda. They want peace, they want love. So but some people, they don't allow this kind of things, and that is a manipulators. You have to understand, you have to distinguish these people. You have to really find out what is the good people versus what is the bad people, because if you are really surrounded with bad people, these people are going to use you. These people are going to make your life stressful, and this stress is going to make a lot of health issues to your body. You're going to gain weight or lose weight, depends on how your body is handling that stress. So again, I am working with a lot of this weight issue people, health issue people, and one of the real reason why a lot of people, even they are doing a lot of this exercise and things like that, they are not losing weight is because they have this stress in their brain. They are not aware. Many of the people are not aware about the stress. But once I ask them about the deep questions, then I understand that, okay, they are going through stress, and that stress is the real reason why they are experiencing bad health. So again, this video is for you to just remember that there are people, there are good people, there are bad people, and there are also manipulators. There are people with good intention and bad intention. So you have to identify people with good intention and bad intention. Before meeting some people, you should know how to identify these kind of people. And these are the red flags. If you see any of these red flags, understand that these are manipulators, and they will try to manipulate you, and they will try to make your heart broken. You don't have to allow that. I hope this video is helpful, and if yes, please share. So what are some of the steps you can do to avoid this situation? So one of the situations is read more about this kind of psychological traits, right? People, we are human beings. Human beings have a lot of traits, right? So you have to understand and how people use this manipulation technique, or how you have to get out from these manipulations. So here is a screenshot you can watch, you can read. So I really love peace in my life. I really like peace. But peace have a bad effect. When you are really behind peace, even you see some violent or something, you don't, because you are always peaceful, right? That is not really the peace. So you should have a peace, but you also know what is a boundary for that peace, right? So you can be a peaceful, but if you don't know what is a boundary, if somebody is crossing that boundary, you have to stop them. If you don't stop them, your peace, they're going to misuse your peace, right? So this is what I experienced when I was going through. I was a very peaceful guy, but I didn't know my boundaries. When you don't know your boundaries, that's also going to affect your life very badly. So if you are a peaceful person like me, it's a very good thing you can follow, but you also have to understand your boundaries. Okay. So I hope this video is very helpful. And if it is, please share this video with your friends and family. And I will talk to you in the next video. My name is Jobiteo Parasamal. Thank you.